Hi there, and we are in the Toyota CHR, also known as the Coupe High Rider. Fantastic car, loving this, loving the lines, a little bit Marmitey. When I mean that, and sorry for the Antipodeans amongst you, that's Vegemite. The car is one of those sort of shapes and looks that you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. I love it. I think it's a super looking car. But the best thing of all, this car comes stacked with loads of stuff. We've got lane assist, I've got reversing cameras, I've got all sorts of safety bits and pieces. You know, this thing is just loaded to the gills with lovely bits and pieces. Super big screen, as you can probably see. Lovely seating position. Got to talk about the seats. I've driven this for quite a few miles now. Most comfortable seats I've ever sat in. Toyota, you've nailed it with the seats. Lots of little diamond patterns going on. Don't know what the why that's been done, but it's quite nice. It looks fun. But crumbs, mess, bits and pieces, that's not going to stay clean forever. That's my only sort of real drawback on it. You've got them on the side pillars as well, on the panels. Sorry. The good thing about it, it comes with loads of space, loads of storage space. You've got two massive great cup holders. Well done. Loads of cup holders, what we need. Huge big bucket here where we can put all our bits and pieces when we're driving about. Super stuff. Quite a nice large glove vanity box, whatever they're called these days. Again, great to have. I did do a little test on it earlier to see how big we could actually fit bits and pieces in there. A 1.5 litre bottle of water will go into one of these panels. So, you know, it's going to take pretty much everything you want in here. The car itself it's bigger than its rivals, the Duke and the Qashqai. We won't talk about the Qashqai, the mummy's choice of vehicle. This is no mummy's car. This has a bit of poke as well. There are two models in this range. There is a 1.2 petrol engine with a turbo, which does around 47 miles to the gallon. Then this is the hybrid version. The hybrid version will do 72 miles to a gallon. Whether that's actually correct or not, I'm sure it is. Toyota claim it is. I haven't tested it, but 72, that's pretty good. Loads of lovely bits here on the display. We've got the a super sound system. Must mention the sound. JBL sound system. It's the same one they use in the Lexus, which is it's beyond belief the sound you get out of this. You've got, as I said, you don't get the map on the basic version, it's on the mid-range version, but on here, very easy. Little bit slow to load, I've noticed. If you put in a postcode or something, it does take a little bit longer than usual to load. Great audio, as I said. You've got a traffic system here, give me a radius filter. It's really super stuff and very, very easy to use. And it's all there in front of you. Again, on the steering wheel, lovely, comfortable driving position. I mean, you can't fault this car for comfort and durability. I've got my cruise control, which comes standard on the basic model. Again, fantastic Toyota. These are the sort of things we don't mind paying an extra few £1,000 for when we purchase the car, rather than having to jump up a whole another 10, 12,000 to go for the top of the range. If they're coming as standard, I can live without the sat-nav. If I want to add it later, not a problem. So now we're going to take a little look round in the back, and just to see how many people we can get in here, how much the comfort level, you know, just basically how it all looks in the back. So I'll catch up with you in a couple of seconds when I've jumped out and got in the back. Okay, so here we are in the back of the car. Now, for me, I'm 5'11", 5'10 and a half. Have to squeeze a little half in. It's perfect. Little, you know, quite a bit of room up here, you can see. Maybe if you were 6 foot plus, you might struggle, but then what the hell are you doing in the back of a CHR? That would be my question. Great. The only drawback here, these little windows. My, you know, particular experience of sitting in the back of a car, I do tend to get a little bit car sick over a couple of hours drive. These are not going to help. They're small and not giving me as much. It's just the light in here. It seems very dark. And the biggest, you know, biggest problem are these massive great pillars and the tiny window in the back. This is also why Toyota are very aware of this, and they've actually fitted a reverse rear view camera to even the basic model, which again is a stunning little thing to have, because I think you'd struggle to park this car with that small window. Seat wise, yep, this is comfortable. Look, I've got loads of leg room down here. I'd be quite comfortable in here for a couple of hours. There's a nice low piece here so I can easily climb over if I'm in the middle seat. And I've got to admit, this is a very comfortable little position, even in the middle. I'm not sure I'd want two teenagers sat next to me, but two young kids, me sat in the middle, absolutely perfect. Again, cup holders in the back as well. They'll take a 1 litre bottle of water. That's all you need, really. I think it's a stunning car. We're now going to have a little look in the back and I'll show you the space that you've got available for suitcases and all your shopping bits. Okay, so we're at the back of the car now and I just want to show you, just come around here and have a look. The styling on this is amazing. Look at these lovely swept lights. I love this. It does look very sporty and this car is actually very sporty. Let's take a look inside the boot just to give us an idea of how much we can get in here. Opens very easily. It's not the biggest boot, but saying that, are you really going to be driving, you know, are you going to take this for a 3-month or 3-week, whatever holiday and stick 20 suitcases? No, you're not. You're going to put 2 reasonably sized suitcases in here. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of space, enough for you to do your daily chores, whatever you need to do. Only issue I have with this, I'm going to show you what happens here. So, very easy to take out the parcel shelf. I'll just pop it out like that, so simple. Then we're going to drop the seats down. This is where the problem starts. Okay, so we drop the seats. It's very easy to drop the seats as well, and I can do this from either side. But now look, we've got this ridge here, so it doesn't go flat. I wouldn't say it was a major issue, but if they went totally flat, it would have been beyond belief perfect. So yeah, a little bit of an issue with that, but apart from that, look at the space with the seats down. I mean, there's plenty of room, and given the fact it's got that little, you know, riser here, it's not the end of the world. Let's stick this back in, we'll shut her down. So, I mean, all in all, stunning car. I'm loving driving it. It's definitely pokier, or what's the better word? Pokier is a very old sort of, if you're watching this from overseas, pokier won't make that sense. So it's definitely got a little bit more grunt. There you go, even more confusing for you. This car goes when you want it to. At the same time, I have noticed one more little drawback. On the hybrid version, you tend to struggle a little bit when you want to keep it in the battery mode, in the EV mode as they call it, because the revs seem to shoot up very quickly and you come straight out of battery into your main petrol engine. But I'm sure there's ways around that. Sitting in traffic, poodling around town, it will sit there all day long. Toyota CHR, stunning car, loving it, and looking forward to doing a little road test for you. Okay, so here we are in the car, and I've got to say, you know, can you hear anything? No, it's very quiet, and a lot of other people who've reviewed this car have spoken about the wind noise and the tyres making a noise. Come on, guys, I mean, seriously, are you that, you know, pinpoint on your hearing? And one other thing that they've not complained about but mentioned numerous times, which I also find very unfair, is the lovely little clock, which I think is super. What's wrong with the clock, guys? Come on. I'm an 80s kid, you know, that's good old style 80s. It features in every Toyota. You've got to have a little signature thing. Anyway, so getting back to the car in itself, it's a super drive. It's very responsive. It's not going to light up bonfires because it's not built that way. It's not designed to do 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds, but has great brakes. The one good thing, the brakes in the hybrid actually generate the electricity that charges the batteries. And on most cars, you do feel that they are a bit grippy and a bit grabby. These brakes are absolutely perfect. You would not know the difference. So generally all round, the question you've got to ask yourself is, would I buy it? Should I recommend it to you? Yes, 100%. I would definitely put it on your consider list, because the type of car this is, there is a lot in the market that you can choose from. But to be honest, the way this is loaded up for the value for money, you can't beat it. Everything's on there. This car does what it says on the tin. It's a supercar. So take it from me. Go for it, guys.